Hello everybody, it's Mrs Dunn. I'm going to read you a story today called Rameena's Ramadan, and it is a Twinkl original. It was very early in the morning when Rameena joined her family in the living room. Mum, Dad and Zainab were eating bread, eggs and fruit for sahur. "Can I fast too?" asked Rameena. "It's wonderful that you want to take part," said Mum, "but you're still too young to fast all day. You can join us for a little while before you go back to bed." Rameena sat next to Zainab and smiled as Dad passed her some fruit. After they had eaten, Zainab helped Rameena to reveal the final message in her Ramadan calendar. "Give to others," read Zainab. Rameena knew just what to do. She rushed up to her room to check her money jar. "I'll find someone to give this money to," she said. She fell back to sleep dreaming of how she could use her money to help others. Later that morning, Rameena got ready for the day, putting her money safely in her pocket. Downstairs, she helped her parents make lots of delicious food to take to the community centre. As they loaded all the tins and trays of food into the car, Rameena spotted their neighbour Pam in her garden. "Hi," called Rameena. "Are you okay?" "I'm fine," said Pam. "I'm just worried about my beautiful plants. I haven't been able to do any gardening since I broke my arm." "Don't worry," said Rameena. "We can sort out your garden in no time." Rameena and Zainab watered the flowers, while Mum and Dad pulled up all the weeds and trimmed the hedges. "Oh, thank you," said Pam. "That was so kind of you. I hope you have a lovely Eid." Next, the family went to meet Mrs Hussein at the community centre and donated all of the food they had prepared. "Wow," said Mrs Hussein, "this all looks very tasty. We've been able to help so many people already today, but there's still so much to do." "Don't worry," said Rameena. "We can stay and help." Mum and Dad worked with the other volunteers, serving food to lots of hungry people. Meanwhile, Rameena and Zainab tackled a huge mountain of washing up. "Oh, thank you," said Mrs Hussein. "You've all been so helpful." That afternoon, the family went shopping for everything they needed for their Eid celebrations. At the market, they bumped into Dad's friend Tariq. "Is everything all right?" asked Dad. "I'm okay," said Tariq. "I just need some raisins to make my sheer kurma, but they've sold out," he said. "Don't worry," said Rameena. "We can give you some of ours." "Oh, thank you," said Tariq. "That's very generous. Sheer kurma is my son's favourite." As the sun started to set, it was time for iftar. Mum, Dad and Zainab broke their fast with dates and water. Then the family said the Maghrib prayer together. As they all ate dinner, Rameena gazed at the crescent moon. That night, Rameena went upstairs and got ready for bed. "Oh no," she thought. "I've been so busy, I forgot to find someone to give my money to." She settled down to sleep, feeling disappointed. The next morning was the first day of Eid. Mum, Dad, Rameena and Zainab went to mosque dressed in their special new clothes. Inside the mosque, Rameena prayed. "Allahu Akbar," the Imam said. "Allahu Akbar," everyone replied. On the way back home, Dad noticed that Rameena seemed quieter than normal. "What's wrong?" he asked. "I am excited that it's Eid," she said. "I'm just sad that I didn't get to give to others like my calendar said." "What are you talking about?" said Dad, surprised. "You watered Pam's garden for her, then you washed up all those plates for Mrs Hussein, and it was your idea to share our raisins with Tariq. You've given your time, your help and your love. You don't have to give money to help others." Rameena felt better as she realised Dad was right. That night, Rameena and her family were joined by grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins and friends. They'd all brought food, sweets and gifts for the big celebration. Rameena smiled as she enjoyed a huge feast with the people she loved. After the meal, everyone made their way outside for the fireworks. They all gasped as they watched the colourful explosions. "Eid Mubarak!" Rameena shouted happily. "Eid Mubarak!" everyone replied. That's the end of this story. I hope you enjoyed it.